I'm Ace. Good to have you here. Let me ask you something. Are you watching traffic drip away from a site you built and feeling like every month a little revenue just vanishes? Think about that for a moment. Small leaks add up into real dollars lost, and the worst part is they're often fixable without a full redesign. Here's the thing. You don't need a 6-week overhaul to get measurable wins. With a focused, time-box sprint, about 3 hours, you can triage the biggest problems, consolidate the leaking content, and add tiny conversion paths that actually capture intent. I'll walk you through what to check first, what to do immediately, and what to hold for later. Quick scene. Start with the tech stuff, because if pages aren't being indexed or are sending contradictory signals, nothing else matters. Open Search Console and the crawl tools before you touch content. Look at coverage first. Any sudden exclusions? Recent spikes and errors, or a flood of redirected pages? Those are immediate red flags. If you see excluded pages, note the reason and prioritize fixes that restore indexing. Run a quick crawl to surface broken links, redirect chains and duplicate titles. Use Screaming Frog if you have it, or a simple site crawl. Quick pro tip. Curl ihttps://yourdomain.com/path. It shows response headers and redirect steps in a heartbeat. That one command often tells you whether a canonical or redirect is the culprit. Canonical and redirect triage matters more than most people expect. If a page has a soft 404 or a canonical pointing to the wrong URL, rankings will drift. Collapse long redirect chains to a single 301 and fix mistaken canonicals to the primary URL. Cheap fixes, big upside. Performance hotspots. Pick a representative set, homepage, a category, and a top article, and run Lighthouse or PageSpeed Insights. Prioritize quick wins. Compress images, defer non-critical JS, enable server-side caching or a CDN. Don't chase a perfect score. Chase perceived speed and stability. Mobile checks are non-negotiable. Open a few pages on a real phone. Check tab targets, viewport scaling, and layout shifts. If an ad or a widget is shifting content, kill it or move it. Stability beats flashiness every time. Now, the part that actually moves the needle for small sites. Content triage. Stop thinking about every post as sacred. Think in clusters of intent instead. Group pages that target the same queries and score them on traffic, backlinks, conversions, and freshness. If you're thinking, but what about my backlinks? Pause. Here's a conservative move. Preserve link equity with 300 ones to the new consolidated page, or keep the old URL and improve it into the canonical if it has the strongest link profile. Backup redirects, note referring domains, and monitor before you delete anything. Consolidation example. Imagine 6 thin posts about best beginner tense, overlapping lists, repeated specs, slightly different copy. Pick the best one, merge unique sections from the others, add an FAQ and a comparison table. Then 301 the extras to the new page. That reduces cannibalization and restores topical authority. Microstory. I helped a one-person camping blog merge several reviews into a single guide over a long weekend. The consolidated page jumped back into the top 5 for multiple queries in weeks, not months. Small effort, measurable result. Prune ruthlessly. Pages with no traffic, no links, and no realistic path to relevance should be archived or redirected. Mark some as 410 if they're truly obsolete. And repurpose good bits. Turn strong sections into modular blocks. FAQs, checklists, comparison tables that you paste into consolidated pages. Next, conversion. You've fixed indexing and reduced noise. Now capture intent. Micro offers are the fastest path. A printable checklist, a one-page PDF, or a low-cost template. Keep UI changes minimal and contextually relevant to the searcher's needs. Zero UI lead magnets work especially well on faceless pages. Add a small contextual callout. Get the packing checklist sent to your email. Link to a simple server endpoint that captures an email and returns the asset. No pop-up circus, just a calm, relevant capture point. If you want paid options, build micro products that solve one narrow problem. A $7 printable planner, a single template download, or a short video tutorial. Price for velocity, and place the offer consistently on every high intent page so visitors learn where to look. Did exactly this. Saved my month. I hear lines like that from solo builders all the time. And it's credible because the fixes are both surgical and measurable. Small plays compound. Case in point, a solo coffee site cleaned up 2 redirect chain, merged 5 Grindr reviews into a single guide, and added a $7 pour-over cheat sheet. Within 4 weeks, organic impressions rose 30%. The sales covered the sprint costs. That's the ROI of focused work. Here's your time box playbook to run in 3 hours, 30 minutes. Search Console review and a quick crawl. Fix glaring 4xx/5xx and collapse redirect loops. 60 minutes. Content scoring and consolidation planning. Merge or redirect low-value pages. 45 minutes performance and mobile quick wins. 45 minutes, add 1 micro offer and place a 0 UI capture on 3 high-intent pages. Save 15 minutes to document changes and set monitors in Search Console and Analytics. Priority order matters. Anything blocking, indexing first, then content consolidation to remove cannibalization, then conversions to capture the traffic you just stabilized. Measure before and after for each change so you know what worked. Check this out. The single first task to start right now. Open Google Search Console, look at coverage and top queries for the last 90 days. If you see a sudden drop or excluded pages, fix that first. If everything looks steady, pick your highest traffic page and run curl. I to confirm it returns 200 and the expected canonical. Those 2 checks take 5 minutes and tell you whether to begin with technical or content work. One last practical question to act on this week. Which content cluster on your site would become far stronger if you merge 6 pages into one? Pick that cluster, schedule 90 focus minutes, and consolidate. That single move often yields disproportionate returns. If this helped, subscribe so you don't miss future sprints and practical systems you can run in a weekend. I'm Ace. Well, that's enough to think about for today. Appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. I'll catch you in the next one.